What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ricky Rick, and your boy Ricky Rick is back with another Ricky at the half. Let's go, Lakers! Kobe for life, forever. That's what's up, man. I wrote down some questions. I kind of want to talk to you guys about one of my favorite things in the world, which is the NBA. The NBA has been a part of my life since the 80s. I was lucky and fortunate to watch the greatest NBA player to ever play the game, Michael Jordan, do his thing. I got to see Mr. Kobe Bryant, follow that. Like I went from Michael Jordan to watching Kobe Bryant do his thing and winning 5 NBA championships. That's right. I'm talking about the 3 with Shaq and the 2 with Derek Fisher, Paul Gasol, Lamar Odom, and the rest is history. So I wrote down some questions because, now that basketball is back, now that we have sports back, it's time for more Ricky at the half. And I'm definitely going to be watching the Lakers. I'm going to be tuning in. And here's some questions that I wrote down. Number 1, what would I like, who, I'm sorry, a little rusty. Question number 1, who would I like to see win the NBA title this year? Obviously, since I'm a Los Angeles Laker fan, I want to see, that's right, the Lakers win the NBA title. I want to see the Lakers win the NBA title because it's my team. Now, to be fair and not biased, I did write a follow-up question. If the Lakers don't make it, who would I like to see win the NBA title and why? So you guys don't hate on me just because I'm rooting for my team to win the NBA title, which they should, since they're the top dog in the West. So who would I like to see win the NBA title if not the Lakers? To be honest with you guys, I'm not one of those Laker fans that hate on the Clippers. I actually really like the Clippers right now, the team that they have. I would like to see them win the NBA title. Just to, let the Clippers win one. Come on, man. Plus, they're representing the other team of LA. And come on, everything about LA. We like winning teams, right? We got the Lakers. We got the Dodgers. We got the Kings. We got the Rams. All these teams, LA Galaxy, all these teams are winners. So, Clippers, step up your game, If not, get out of here. We don't want you. The other team that I wouldn't mind seeing, it comes from the East. The Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks with Giannis. It's a team that I've been having my eye on in the last couple years, and I really like the team. I like young players. I like young players because, people who always get all the credit, all the attention is the veterans, People who are at the top, at their level, are always getting the credit, and it's always nice to see the young players, young stars, the underdogs come out of nowhere and surprise people. And then next thing you know, it gets people's attention. People will start listening. People will start paying attention. And then later before you know it, they become the new top dogs, the new kings of the court. Question number 3. Who would I like to see win the NBA M.V.P? A lot of people are always saying LeBron. LeBron is going to be 35 in the league and still playing at a high level. So a lot of people want to give it to LeBron. Those who know me, I am a Laker fan, but I'm not a LeBron fan. I would like to see Giannis win the MVP, but I did a little research, and it looked like he won it last year. So for him to win it back-to-back, it's a little bit of a long shot, but, now that I'm thinking about it, I wouldn't mind to see LeBron win it. Just because he's a veteran. He's been here for a long time, and I think the guy is paying his due. And, credit, give him the credit, So if LeBron wins the MVP, why not? And once again, it'll be under the Lakers. Question number 4. What would it mean to the city of LA if the Lakers won the NBA title? Damn, that's a good question right there. That's a video of its own. Just a short little something something. Um, it will mean a lot. It will mean a lot to the city of Los Angeles, especially this year. Especially this year, the year that we lost Kobe Bryant. You know, losing a legend, losing a role model, losing an athlete, a guy like Kobe, who was so big, and you didn't realize how big until we lost him. Um, left a big impact in a lot of people's lives. So for LeBron and these Lakers with Anthony Davis to win an NBA championship will mean a lot to the city of LA, especially this year. Just with all the craziness that's happened, I just think it will mean a lot to the city of LA and the fans. I think the Lakers need this more than ever. And I know it's not fair to the other teams, but I just feel like LA needs this. LA needs this title this year. Number 5, thoughts on Anthony Davis and Giannis re-signing with their current teams. Now, both these guys, Anthony Davis is part of the Lakers right now, and Giannis is, I believe, in his last year with the Bucks. So he has the opportunity to be a free agent after this season and then look around, maybe move to a big city like LA, Miami, and probably make some big moves, some boss moves, better his career, put money in his pocket. So I just feel like for both these guys, it's all or nothing. Both these guys are on the right track to make it to the finals and add a title to their careers, win the chip, to say the least. I also want to talk about the Los Angeles Clippers, because they have a great team. They have a great squad led by Kawhi, Paul George, Lou Williams, who is an ex-Laker, very good player. Can't believe the Lakers let him go. Patrick Beverley, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, but he's like the heart of the team. Subaka, such a great player, and Joakim Noah from the Baby Bulls, Chicago Bulls. I liked him. I liked his energy. I haven't really seen him play with the Clippers, but I just know these names right here. Sometimes people are always looking at the top dogs, the superstars, Kawhi and Paul George, but a lot of these great teams are great teams also because they have a great supporting cast. And speaking of a supporting cast, once again, I got to bring up the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, the two superstars in the team. Then you got Kawhi Kuzma, Kyle Kuzma, who just had a great game the other day and went off for 25 points. Alex Caruso, who's brings the energy. This guy can ball. Dwight Howard getting the second chance to play for the Los Angeles Lakers and definitely playing better. My expectations with Dwight Howard this year has been amazing, and it's a great thing that he turned things around. Rajon Rondo, he's got to get his things together, man. He's been having a lot of injuries, and it's been putting him on the bench. And we need this guy on the floor. We need this guy to be making moves and playing that point guard position. So we definitely need Rajon Rondo. We need that Boston Celtics, that championship level athlete to bring to the Lakers squad. Javale Mcgee. I've been watching his YouTube channel. Definitely a great guy. Definitely a great center. Such a tall dude, getting those dunks in, just right there, right next to Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis. J.R. Smith, who just recently joined the Los Angeles Lakers, and the other day he had a great game, a great pass to Dwight Howard. You got Quinn Cook, KCP, Danny Green, and Dion Waiters, who are also great supporters, a great supporting cast to the Lakers, and definitely this squad. Just by reading the talent that's on this team, you can definitely tell that the Lakers are one of those top teams right now that have the chance to win the title this year, win the chip. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Also, I want to give a little shout out to Frank Vogel, the Los Angeles Lakers head coach. He's been doing such a great job bringing this talent, and just an amazing job. Also, the Los Angeles Clippers have a great coach themselves. They got Doc Rivers. Before I wrap up this, I kind of want to give you guys a little talk about the top 8. I'm sorry, West teams. The Los Angeles Lakers being the king of the court, like I said, with 49 wins, 14 losses. The Clippers coming in number 2 with 44 wins and 20 losses. Not bad for the Clippers. Nuggets, 43 wins and 22 losses. The Nuggets have been a team that's been on the top for a very long time, so it's nice to see them back on top. The Utah Jazz is another team that's no stranger to the West. 41 wins, 23 losses. The Thunder, Chris Paul taking the Thunder and keeping them a top 5 seed. Round of applause to Chris Paul. 40 wins and 24 losses, which makes this next team kind of funny because Russell Westbrook, the star who went to go join James Harden and next Thunder as well, came together, teamed up, and they're the number 6 seed team of the West. 40 wins and 24 losses, which is crazy. You would think the Rockets would be a little bit higher, not under the Thunder. Then you got the Mavericks with 40 wins, 27 losses. Then you got the Grizzlies, 32 wins and 33 losses. The top teams in the East, the Bucks sitting at the very top with 53 wins and 12 losses. Not bad. Then you got the remaining champs, the Toronto Raptors, with 46 wins and 18 losses. You know, the round of applause because they lost Danny Green, they lost Kawhi Leonard, and that's crazy. When you lose your NBA star and NBA Finals MVP, it's kind of crazy that they're at the very top too. Boston Celtics, a team that I don't want to see on the top, especially because they're our rivals. 43 wins and 21 losses. The Miami Heat, nice to see them back on top, especially after Dwayne Wade retired. 41 wins and 24 losses. You got the Indiana Pacers, who lost their star player, Paul George, but sitting in the 5th seed with 39 wins and 26 losses. You got the 76ers, who's been a team that people have been having their eye on, but they're kind of falling off with 39 wins and 26 losses. Then you got the Nets with Kyrie. You know, different story when KD comes back and joins this team, the Brooklyn Nets. 30 wins and 34 losses. Then you got the last team, Orlando Magic, with 30 wins and 35 losses. Obviously, where everybody is playing right now in Orlando. Thank you, Orlando, for making this happen. Once again, the 3 teams that I have my eye on is the Lakers, Clippers, and Bucks to win this NBA title this year. MVP, LeBron, Giannis, either one I'm fine with. Defensive Player of the Year, Anthony Davis. I'm hoping that Anthony Davis re-signs with the Lakers after this year is over and we win the title. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was Ricky at the Half. As always, I'm your host, Ricky. If I'm not making you laugh, not making you smile, not keeping you entertained, your boy Ricky Rick ain't doing his job, and you already know your boy Ricky Rick does his job. Until next time, guys, this was Ricky at the Half, Sports Edition. Your boy Ricky Rick. I'm out. Peace. Much love.